Hello and welcome to Short Meadow. I'm glad you're back. Today we're going to do some more seeding. This is going to be using the process of broadcasting, which is taking the seeds and tossing them out and not trying to be so precise about where they go. I'm also going to be using seed mixes so that a variety of flowers will be put in each one. As you may recall, I expanded this side yard here a while ago to include an area for my planting and storage area. But I want to create a strip of wildflowers that sort of hugs the pathway up to it. Alright, let's get started. Okay, this is the bed that I just created about 2 weeks ago. I went in and used my weed eater to cut it back, the grass back bare. And as you can see, some of it has grown back again. So the first thing I'm going to do is go ahead and take my trimmer again and get rid of all of the grass that has grown back. Now that I've cleared the weeds and the grasses from this area, the next thing I need to do is go ahead and loosen the soil. So I'm going to start this bed with an annual seed mix, and I'm going to broadcast, which is sort of throw the seeds onto the ground in no specific pattern, so that we get a light covering of seeds. Now it's really important not to pour the seeds on. Some people actually take seed and then pour it into sand so that they have a little better distribution, and it also feels like there's a little bit more when you're putting it on. Sort of a trick of the mind. Here I'm just going to go ahead and lightly put these seeds on. Now the reason for using the annual seed is really so that I will have something blooming in this garden this coming year. But now I'm going to go back through and lightly sow some other seeds that are perennials that will not bloom this coming season, but will establish themselves, and then next year we will have them in 2 years. We'll be able to see the results of our labor. The first one that I'm going to do is called dense blazing star Liatris spicata. Spicata. And it is, and you know, it's good to use the scientific name, because when these plants are known by many different names quite often, so using the scientific name gives you the ability to speak a common language. But I have to say, getting the pronunciation right is not the most important thing. And I guarantee you, if you're in a room of wildflower enthusiasts, if you get it wrong, there is someone in the room that will happily show you how to say it properly. Okay, so this is known commonly not only as dense blazing star, but gay feather. And again, I'm just going to sprinkle it very lightly onto this garden bed. Next seed that I'm going to plant is cardinal flower. It's Lobelia cardinalis. It's a beautiful red plant, blooms sometimes between July and September, about 4 feet in height. Needs cool to punch, part shade, and likes wet areas. So I will probably put this one a little closer to the air conditioner, where the air conditioning vent is, so that we can where the water outlet is, so that it will get a little extra water from that area. Now, the annual wildflower seed mix that I'm using does have some other wildflowers that are perennial seeds in it, including the echinacea, the purple coneflower. But I do want to add one other flower, which is the wild blue indigo, Baptisia australis. Now, as you can see, I'm not coating the bed with these. I'm just sprinkling them in every so often, and then that'll all mix together and really make a great garden for me in the coming next year and in the coming years. Now, we're supposed to get a nice rain this afternoon, but since weather isn't 100%, I'm going to go ahead and lightly water these now, and if it doesn't rain, then I'll water them again later on this evening. It did actually rain later in the day, so this wildflower bed got watered in quite well. Be brave. Risk creating your own native wildflower garden, whether large or small, and be patient. In just a few months, you will begin to see the results of your hard work. Thanks for watching. We'll see you soon at short notice.